So today's a casual chat day. I love these type of videos. They let me relax and just talk to you guys. But first things first, Kenya lost to Madagascar. I know. And I made a whole video about it yesterday. If I'm being honest, I feel like it's my fault that they lost. If I would have never made that video and just kept my mouth shut, they would have probably beat Madagascar. But you know what? Life goes on, right? But today I wanted to chat with you guys about the journey that I'm on. As you guys know, I'm planning on going back to Kenya. And let me tell y'all something. Things are moving forward. Things are going. Oh my gosh. It's low key scary. It's low key scary. So today my passport came in, right? I shipped it I ordered it and shipped it to my brother's house because on top of that, I'm not gonna be in New York in like a week and 10 days. What is the date? No. Wow. I'm gonna be out of New York in a week and 1 day. My passport got here today. Not here. It got to my brother's house since I'm not gonna be in New York. And honestly, that marks like the end of the road here. This is like time for chapter two. Let's go. Let's go to Kenya. Let's buy that flight. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's easy for y'all to watch these videos, but this is like my reality. This all started as a thought about 2 months ago, right? If I'm correct, yesterday marked what was this? Yesterday marked I think 60 videos, basically like 2 months of consistently posting since I made my initial I quit my job, I plan to move back to Kenya video, right? And when I tell you guys, like I've been wanting to move back for quite a while, probably like the last 2 3 years, seriously wanting to move back. But me leaving my job, like it just solidified the opportunity for me because it was like, bro, why are you gonna go back and start looking for tech jobs? You really don't want to do this. Plus, this is crypto year. We're back in this cycle. Crypto goes every 4 years. And I was talking to myself and I was like, if everything goes well with crypto, bro, you could start what you've always wanted to do. You could start the journey. Like you could go there and start what you wanted to do. Cause I tell you guys, like I spend a lot of my time on YouTube and other things, basically planning out my future, looking at things I'm interested in, different YouTubers in Kenya, people doing projects, people doing different things, right? And when I left my job, I sat home for like 2 weeks and then I made the decision. I was like, yo, we're going for it. We're gonna go for it. And then I made the initial YouTube video and here we are, I think like 61 videos later since I don't even know if it's 61. I think it's like about 60, 61 videos. But 61 videos later, it's like it's reality, right? Low key making these videos kept me sane because this is such a big decision. It's easy for y'all to watch the videos, but this is my reality. Like I'm leaving the country. I'm moving to another country, right? Even though it's my country, like I'm familiar with Kenya. It's not like brand new territory. I'm still leaving what I'm used to and going somewhere completely new in a sense, right? So, like I said, the passport came in today. It arrived at my brother's place. I'm out of New York in 1 week and 1 day. 8 days. I'm out of here. That's crazy. That's crazy. And once the passport, well, no, the passport already came. But once I'm out of here and I've sold my stuff, I know like everything's good. I can purchase the ticket, the plane ticket. I should actually like just purchase it now because it'll probably be cheaper. But there's not much after. Like within these 8 days, it's just running different errands. Today, I sent an official letter to my the people who I rent this place from, right? My landlord. I don't know why my head went left. I sent an official notice to my landlord letting them know that I'm breaking the lease end of month. I hope they give me my safety deposit. Let's just pray that they give it to me because that money would come in so clutch. My safety deposit, if they give that back, because I haven't broken anything, I don't think I've torn up this apartment. I barely like do anything in here. I sleep, eat, and sit at my desk. But if they return that safety deposit, that's low key like 4 months of rent in Kenya. No, way more than 4 months. Oh my gosh. That's high key like that's like 8 months of rent. No, is it? Yo, it's more than that. Like the place I plan on renting. Oh my gosh. The place I plan on renting. Wow. I can okay. This is crazy. I didn't actually think about this. I calculated like what I spend in a month here compared to like all my expenses. But if I'm just comparing rent to rent, the amount I spend here can high key pay for like a whole a whole year's worth of rent in Kenya. That's crazy. I just did the math in my head right now. That's crazy. But they're most likely going to keep my money. They're most likely not going to give that thing back. I have to look at my lease. I have to read the fine print. And I most likely breaking the lease means they keep it. But I'm going to read the fine print. And if I'm supposed to get it back, trust me, I will demand my stuff back. That's when you start threatening them with lawyers. I'm gonna reach out to my attorney. Who should I send an official notice of whatever? Basically, you gotta scare them to get your money back. But everything's moving forward. Everything's looking good. Um, Crypto's doing good. The Feds, the is it Jerome Powell? I don't even know who's the head of the Fed. The Fed cut rates today, meaning America's about to start printing money again. Okay, which means people are going to have money in their pocket. It's gonna release pressure on the economy, but at the same time, that also means inflation. But as long as things balance out, uh, it'll work out, right? I think during the last administration, they printed 4 point something trillion. That's crazy. I think Biden's administration printed more money than like all the past presidents put together. That's crazy. And then Trump's about to print some more with these Fed rate cuts. Basically, that dollar is getting devalued over and over and over again. The more they print, the more inflation happens. But as a investor, that means more money pours into the markets that I'm invested in. So crypto is going to move. And today, Bitcoin did make a move. And the other cryptos made a move. So that's pretty much the gist of today's video. Things are moving along. This is becoming more and more reality. I had like a moment of realization earlier, and I was just like, yo, this is surreal. I had to work out. I did a workout at like 10 p.m. When my brother texted me, he was like, your passport's here. I was like, yo, this is actually happening now. I have to buy a ticket. Ah! But one more thing I wanted to add before I end this video. I was thinking of going to stay with my grandma for like the first month in Kenya. Reason being, I grew up here. All my cousins, every one of them, are back in Kenya. I don't have much family in the US, for those who don't know, right? 99.9% of my family is still in Kenya, except for my immediate family, brother, sister, mom, and all that. Um, Everyone else is back in my country. So I missed out on many, many years of Christmas at my grandma's, Christmas with the cousins and all that, right? So, and my grandma's getting old. So I was thinking maybe spending the first month back at my grandma's house just to completely decompress and not go from big city to big city, like New York to Nairobi, because like both of them are fast-paced cities. But reason I would want to go to my grandma, one, she's getting old. Two, spend time with her before she gets too old, right? And then three, get get myself acclimated to like village life in the sense of get this New York mindset out of myself, slow down, bring everything down to like a halt in a sense, and then jump to Nairobi after like a month or two. But that's not official. It's just a thought because I'm like, I could do it. I could, as long as I have internet connection at my grandma's, which I did last time I was there, like 3, 4 months ago when I was in Kenya. Yeah, as long as I have internet connection and I can log in to check on my crypto and sell or buy whatever, I should be good. And then I'm gonna be working straight in the Shamba daily. I'm gonna just wake up, go help my grandma in the garden, help her with her goats, walk around the neighborhood, go check on the village kids at school, hang out with them, and yeah, it'll be a very very casual, relaxed entrance into Kenya if I go that route. If I go straight to Nairobi and stay in Nairobi, it's like I'm gonna just lock in. I'm gonna put my head down, focus, getting everything straightened out, and plan myself correctly. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are excited to see me in Kenya. I'm excited to go, but I'm also low key scared. I'm not scared. It's uncertain. It's unclear how things are going to go, right? This is not like a path that's straight. But yeah, that's that. That's the end of this video. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm going to add a short clip of a drone shot I took today. Before I sold my drone, I decided to take one last fly because today I was removing all my. I realized that I had to remove my account from the drone. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to be registered to the new owner when they buy it. So the guy at the shop, he was like, first go back, remove your account, and then come back tomorrow. So today I took it up to fly it on my roof, and I got some cool shots of Brooklyn and stuff. I might add that to the end of the video. But that's the end of this. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.